Hi and welcome to another free.volous webisode. This is going to be a long one, so grab a cuppa. Today I'm going to talk to you about the best sidekicks I found for when undergoing retin A treatment. If you are going through retin A treatment, or if you're thinking about going through it, you know that your skin is going to basically shed for a while. And this is because retin A is the strongest form of vitamin A that you can apply topically to your skin. Is tretinoin is the I think the generic name for it. I'm using Catrel, which is the Portuguese most famous prescription one that you can only get through doctor's prescription. But I've heard that Drunk Elephant and also Sunday Riley are coming out with strong versions of retinols that do cause also some peeling. And this basically is one of those essential anti-aging treatments that this one specifically just sends signals to your face saying that something is wrong and asking it to re-coat itself with a new layer of skin, so the older skin sheds and a new, fresher, more delicate layer of skin comes through. So that is kind of the basic principle of this all, and because of that, during quite a long time your skin will probably shed. Go really gently, no matter the strength of the retinol, because some people are really sensitive and something like Luna can be enough for them, which is it's a retinoid, it's really weak, it's a very weak version of retin A, and it's all encompassed in an oil, so it has a lot of buffers to it, but still it may be too strong for you. So go slow. Once a week or twice a week, and then build up from there every couple of weeks or every 3 weeks. Add one extra day, one extra night, because this is a night treatment. When you are undergoing retinol treatments, there are a lot of things that happen to your skin, and you end up realizing that maybe the things that you are using on your daily routine that usually work for you end up being too strong or not as effective in terms of replenishing the hydration and the moisture to your skin. So this is what I'm going to talk about today. I've just pared down my routine, got off of any actives aside from the ones that I'm going to mention and that I don't mix with the tretinoin treatment, of course. I've gone for a lot of hydration, hyaluronic acid based stuff, and moisture, and then of course SPF. And then I've added, as I said, a couple of actives on some of my days off. So that's basically what I've done. Let's talk about cleansers first and foremost. When you are going through retinols, for me the best thing is oil-based cleansers, those thick cleansers that I love. Those are the best ones because they are very easily massaged onto the skin. They don't ask for a lot of abrasion, and at the same time they allow you to do kind of an exfoliation because you remove them with a washcloth, but everything is very gentle and they melt your makeup off. They really clean your skin. You can do a double cleanse with them, and they are the best for me in terms of effectiveness. But because I'm in a stage where my skin is far more sensitive, I've noticed that my beloved The Body Shop chamomile cleansing butter, for instance, gives me a slight burning sensation. It's really slight, but there's something that I don't want to feel when I'm removing my makeup and exposing it to then feed it with whatever treatment I'm going to apply. So I thought that I should steer clear of that and stick to the ones that I know that are the gentlest. The ones I have here to recommend: Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm and Pixie Double Cleanse. This is a collab with Caroline Hirons. These are both fragrance-free and nothing on them stings me. So this is the kind of product that I would go with. Another one, and this was because I went to go and buy Clinique to Sephora, and then there were sales. And Clinique was not on sale, but this was, and I decided to give it a go. And surprisingly, this has, I don't know if it's a fragrance. I'll put it here because I'll look it up in the ingredients. I don't know if it's a natural fragrance that comes in the ingredients or if it's an added fragrance, but this does not sting me. It's really effective, really good, and ended up being a great discovery. This is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. The names in these things, can they get any bigger? Is there a challenge that we don't know? This comes with a little spatula on the inner lid, which is really good. You take the spatula, you scoop out a little bit of product, you don't dig your hands on it. You can always use a spoon that you have at home, but this is quite nice, and I bought it on sale, so yay me. Regarding more affordable cleansers, I would say that Ultra Bland from Lush is amazing. It doesn't disturb my face at all, and if it's going crazy with a rash, that is the one cleanser I go for. But it's not one of those cleansers that melts away your makeup very easily. It's, I would say, a second cleanser. So I don't know regarding really affordable cleansers. If the Body Shop one works for you, great. If not, I'm going to try the Hamish Cleansing Balm, and I'll let you know. So keep up with my Instagram because I will post about it for sure. But yeah, these are my safe recommendations that didn't hurt my skin. So find what feels right for you. Find what feels good, says Adrian, and she's right. Yoga with Adrian, great channel. Go check it out. Along with a good cleanser, I think that you must have hyaluronic acid at all times, especially for the morning. And this one hasn't disturbed my skin, so I'll keep on using this. This is the Hada Labo hyaluronic lotion. This is the moist version. Great name. It doesn't sting my skin. It doesn't seem to have any kind of perfume. Yeah, so it has worked for me. I use this mostly in the morning or in the evenings when I'm not using the retin. The other one I have to talk to you about is the Garden of Wisdom Daily Hydrator, and this is a bit more easy to find or to order online than the Hada Labo one, which comes from Korea or Japan I think. So it takes a little bit longer to get to you. This is Garden of Wisdom. You can get it at Victoria Health website. This is an amazing brand, by the way. I will mention several of their products. And this is the Daily Hydrator, and this has not only hyaluronic acid, but also it has, a couple of oils that don't feel at all heavy. If I hadn't read the ingredients, I would have thought this was a liquidy serum. Really soft, really nourishing to the skin. This is one of those things that you have to layer under, just like the Hada Labo, under a moisturizer. And I've been loving this, and it's so inexpensive, so great find. The other thing that is a must-have, and this was made famous, I think, by Nadine Baggett. This is Sikap Last by La Roche-Posay. She mentions the balm. This one is not the balm. This is the Pro Recovery Skincare. This is just what it says. And there are 3 versions, at least here in Portugal, 3 versions of the Sikap Last bigger tubes. And this one, when I read the ingredients, was the one that had silicones lower in the ingredients list. And that's important for me because my skin is not that big of a fan of silicones. Depending on the silicones, I don't know what happens, but I like to keep silicones at a distance. This has been my moisturizer, basically. I love the Dr. Jart moisturizer, the Ceramidin cream, but that one has fragrance and I feel a little bit of a sting sometimes. So I prefer not to use that one for now, although it's really good to repair the barrier functions of your skin because it has ceramides. This one, it's amazing. It is meant for flaking, chapped skin and post-cosmetic peels. And it has antibacterial adhesion. I don't know what it means. I mean, I know what it means. I don't know if it is that effective, but it has been working amazingly for me. And if you are starting with tretinoin or some kind of strong retinol, a good tip is to apply this on your cleansed face in the evening, leave it on for about a half an hour, and then go on with the retinol. So it will create sort of a slight barrier. The retinol won't penetrate as further, and so it won't disrupt your skin as easily. I've been using this every morning without a fail, and every evening, except if I want one of those evenings for my retinol to act on its own. If I want that, I just apply the retinol on my absolutely dry face. You have to let your face dry, but really dry, so wait for at least 15 minutes. But I apply this under the retinol, or I don't apply it at all on my retinol nights. So there you go. The next product is a suggestion for the other retinol-free nights. This is the Garden of Wisdom, again, vitamin C 23% serum and ferulic acid. This is a great antioxidant booster. This is potent, so they tell you to use it in the evenings, and this doesn't sting my skin at all. And I can use it on the evenings when I'm not applying the retinol, but when I want to add some actives to my skin. There are other evenings in which I just apply hydration and moisturizer and I'm done, but when I don't, I go for this. This is a very fluid serum, again, and neither of the purchases I've made from Garden of Wisdom contains silicone. I looked it up before I purchased because of that. So that's really nice. This sinks into the skin really quickly. It doesn't leave it feeling weird, and I love it. If you layer several Garden of Wisdom products, they may pill under makeup, but one or two of them layered, you'll be fine, absolutely fine. Because this doesn't sting, I don't feel bad if I want to use this in the morning. But they say to use it in the evening, so keep that in mind. The next product I want to talk about, I think Caroline Hirons wouldn't approve, but I have to share with you what works for me. So, this is Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. This is a powder. I've talked about this several times. It has salicylic acid in it, so on its own, great acne treatment. And you mix it with water and it emulsifies, but it also creates a slightly gritty product that you massage onto your face and you exfoliate. And you can customize with the amount of water that you use. You can go from a face wash that has hardly any grit to it to something more pasty. The thing is, once in a while, when my skin is shedding too much and I can't deal with it and I want to do my makeup or something like that, and it's just, sometimes you get those peels, those peely amounts of skin that, when it gets to that point, I take this, I mix it with my morning cleanser, which is still the Oskia, is still working for me beautifully. I mix just a teensy bit of powder with the Oskia and I massage this onto my face, and it works beautifully. I then rinse it off with water, splash water on my face. This helps the Oskia not to leave any kind of residue on the face, and it's just new skin, and I haven't had any adverse reaction. So yeah, not every day though, couple of times a week tops. The next product is also an exfoliator. This is Good Genes by Sunday Riley. This is the lactic acid version, which is the one that was discontinued in Europe because regulations. I don't know about the glycolic version. I know that this one is gentle enough for me to have 2 days of pause with my not using my retinol or my tretinoin, and then going with this on the second or third evening, and overnight this just helps everything go back into place. This is an acid peel, basically. It's really gentle. It does contain a bit of silicone, but it is so encapsulated in so many buffers and other skincare beneficial ingredients that It doesn't sting my skin, it doesn't hurt me at all. Some people it stings even if they're not under any kind of retinol or anything treatment, but this doesn't sting my skin at all, even when I'm using retinol or tretinoin. So this is amazing for the third day or the second day after being in a pause from the tretinoin, to kind of reset my skin. With these products, my hyperpigmentation has diminished a lot. The last product is the obvious one, and if you want to reduce everything, this and the one I'm going to mention, SPF. It doesn't matter which one, the one that works for you. I prefer to use a richer SPF right now, so I'm going back and forward between this, which is the Super Goop Everyday Sunscreen SPF 50, and the Etude House, the milky one, because I prefer them to be a bit richer at the moment. So yeah, SPF, mandatory. Your skin is raw basically, so it can't stand any kind of UV rays, even if it's overcast, even if it's raining. The companion to that one is this. This is for you to reapply your SPF even over makeup. No excuses. La Roche-Posay Antelios Anti-Shine Spray. You spray this onto your face, you're good to go. This is not for prolonged sun exposure, but if you're out and about doing whatever you do on the street during the day, lunch break, anything, just spray this on your face and you're good to go, and keep it on your bag, in your bag. Also, many people swear by a spritz, a mist, a hydrating mist of any kind. I've only tried the Pixie Milky Mist. That one has a scent and it does slightly irritate my skin in a way, so I'm not comfortable to wear it at this stage. There are others like Roseburg. You can go for Caroline Hirons to go for all the mists. I don't have anyone to suggest to you, but know that there are some out there that may work for you. The one thing I would suggest you to have is any kind of calendar. I'm using my bullet journal here to show you. I've done my February spread, and I save a little corner on the bullet journal to write what I'm going to do that day. So at this moment I'm using tretinoin twice a week, so I'm going to do tretinoin on Monday, then hydration on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then tretinoin on Thursday, and then hydration on Friday and Saturday, and on Sunday I do my good genes. And I have that just here so that I can remember or remind myself of what to do on that day, because sometimes I don't know which day I'm in. So that's quite helpful. And you can even just do a weekly spread, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Keep it on your bathroom wall or wherever you do your skincare routine, and fill it in with pencil, and then when you readjust your routine to add another tretinoin day or to remove it, whatever, erase and then refill. Why not? That being said, keep in mind this is a very personal process, so do whatever feels right for your skin. Don't jump on the bandwagon. If things are feeling really raw, really sore, that's not natural. It is normal to have a little bit of peeling, but my skin never feels raw or sore or in any way, so don't go overboard. And if your skin doesn't like tretinoin, it's okay. There are other treatments available, and there are other concentrations and different variants of the vitamin A which you can be more adjusted to and less sensitive to, like retinoids, which are a lot weaker. They also work, they just need more time. So I think that is all. I know this was long, but I hope this has been helpful, because it's not just about slapping retinol on your face or tretinoin on your face and hope for the best. You should accompany it with good products that work for you, and I hope some of these will work for some of you. And if you're looking for fragrance-free cleanser or a good moisturizer, Hyaluronic acid, I've given you a couple of alternatives, and I hope this has been really helpful. Again, if you're doing prescription strength products, consult your doctor, get the prescription. I know it's a pain, but you should do that with the knowledge of a doctor. Just keeping that in mind. And also, the extremely strong products may not be for you, and that's okay. Other than that, leave me in the comments below your little tricks to deal with retin if you have any, and let me know if this was useful and what you want to see next regarding this, if you want to see anything at all. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep in touch with me and share my channel with people you think may be interested in it. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for spending your time on me, and I'll see you on my next video.